And we are back here on Around the World. I'm Martha Von Wiesenberger, and you must be Martha Bull.
Yes.
And we must be going to Ecuador, a place I've always wanted to go to. Our wacky traveler, Buddy Winston, lives down there. But today we're not hearing from Buddy. We got in studio Linda Ballou, the author of a book called Lost Angel Walkabout, which was a finalist in the International Book Awards. Congratulations, Linda. And we're showing you up there on the camera right now. People can still get this book at Amazon.com and in local bookstores. But you just came back from Ecuador, which is a whole nother experience.
Right. I haven't written about that. I just landed.
Coming up, right?
Just landed, yes.
Good.
Very, very excited about it.
Ecuador seems to be, there's a lot of buzz about Ecuador. I'm hearing all these people going down there because it's a great place to even retire to.
It's a hot spot. This is on the short list for North American escapees, I would call them, you know.
Why?
Because, well, it's a small country. It has the greatest biodiversity and geodiversity and is easily managed and navigated, and it's less expensive, and it's quite beautiful, so why not?
Well, there used to be, Costa Rica was the place that was
Costa Rica was the poster child, but Ecuador is competing heavily with Costa Rica because it's less expensive, and
probably not as dangerous as Costa Rica.
And yes, it's not as dangerous as other neighboring countries like perhaps Colombia, but it doesn't have a drug cartel problem there, that it's not happening in Ecuador. They have a very deep chasm between the rich and the poor.
That can always lead to a lot of fun. And you have this big, revolution type chasm. Now, you started in Quito?
Yeah, Quito is the gateway to all sorts of outdoor adventures in Ecuador. I didn't go to the Galapagos, which is a very popular destination, but I wanted to do something different. So Quito was where I could land and then fly to Coca to go to a jungle lodge in the Amazonian basin, and then return and go for a trek, horse trek in the Andes. It's at 9,000 feet, Quito. So, and the Amazon basin is at practically sea level. That's such a lodge. Right. So you have the altitude. You have you have to plan for this trip if you're going to do what I did, which is change, locations.
So you got to pack.
You have to think about what you're doing.
Speaking of clothes, you have an amazing, what is that?
Thank you. This is my poncho
that
I got at the Otavalan Marketplace, which is the largest outdoor marketplace in South America. And the Otavalans are famous for their weaving.
That's beautiful.
And they have all sorts of handcrafts and so on. You're supposed to haggle with them, but the prices are so good you almost feel guilty doing it.
I mean, you what that beautiful poncho was?
I negotiated this for $14.
Jeez. No way, really?
$14 US dollars, and they have US dollar down there, which makes it another reason why it's easy for Americans to go into the culture. And a lot of people, the kids learn English in school, so it's pretty easy for North Americans down there.
That's beautiful.
They want us there. They would like us there.
Now tell us about the La Sancha Lodge.
Sancha Lodge is a wonderful, wonderful eco lodge in the Amazonian basin. You fly to Coca, you take a motorized canoe for about 3 hours up the Napo River. Then you get off the boat and you hike in about a half a mile on a boardwalk, and then you go across this lagoon in your canoe, and then you get to the lodge. And you stay there for a week, and there's no radio, there's no TV, there's just the sounds of the jungle, and you really are immersed in nature. It's an absolutely incredible experience. Super reasonable, under $1,000 for this week.
Okay.
All inclusive, fantastic food, absolutely fantastic. I didn't have to, their water is filtered, so all the food, you can eat the salads, all the various fruits. They cooked all sorts of desserts. The beef down there is fantastic. It's organic, sort of like that. With
Costa Rica's got better.
With peppercorn. So, oh my God, the beef is so flavorful, and the fruits and the salads. And it's just,
do you have to take shots to go into the Amazon?
Well, they said yes. It's recommended to take a yellow fever shot, which I did, and I also took malaria pills. But guess what? I didn't see any mosquitoes. This is a natural, primal forest with predators for the mosquitoes. You have mosquitoes where the balance has been interrupted by, say, oil companies, which are a problem down there because there's Ecuador has the largest oil supply in South America, and so that for us, one of my missions in life is to get to as many beautiful places as I can before they're gone, and of course the Amazon basin is threatened.
Lots of birds, huh?
Tons of birds. I saw toucan.
Oh.
Parrots, we went to a parrot lick in the jungle. This is in the Andes.
Okay, so now I'm looking at snow-capped mountains.
Now you're up at
What time of the year was that
Cotopaxi.
taken?
This is September. You can go to Ecuador any time of the year, though, because it's on the equator. So it's like springtime in New York or London almost all year round, you know. And in the Andes, it's crisp and clear. The air is just intoxicating. And, of course, I was riding for 6 hours a day from hacienda to hacienda, and these colonial haciendas are restored 17th century Spanish haciendas. They're absolutely gorgeous. You're treated like a queen, you know, you have beautiful, you know, dining, elegance, fireplaces. And the cutest thing was when I went to bed, they had a fire in the room. The bed turned down in a hot water bottle, and I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Wow.
And I would think riding 6 hours a day.
Well, I was ready for that hot
Yeah,
water
It's all
bottle.
over the place.
I was
especially on
ready
my
for
ride.
it. I'm ready for it. But you know, you come back, you have a wonderful meal, you sleep good, you're ready to ride the next day. You have to be, for this 4-day ride, you have to be an intermediate rider. But Ride the Andes, Sally Vergette has rides for all levels of people, like families with kids and stuff like that.
Now, Linda, your book, Lost Angel Walkabout.
Right.
You're not on the Andes, but you're in other exotic places around
Well,
the
I'm
world.
from Alaska, and I'm an outdoor adventure traveler, so I do a lot of river rafting, hiking, horseback riding. I take you to Costa Rica, New Zealand, lots of North America. I think North America is absolutely gorgeous, and I go to guest ranches and ride and have a ball.
Yeah.
Terrific. Well, I appreciate you coming in today and sharing with us a little taste of the extremes
Yeah.
of Ecuador,
Yeah.
high and low.
I'm
and
sold.
I'm ready to go. Is that
Yeah.
on your bucket list
Yes,
now?
now it is. It's growing by the day.
It's growing. I'll have to come back again, Linda. and
Oh,
tell us
thank you
more.
so much for having me.
Great to have you.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Cash Peters is going to be telling us, well, how to
Cash in.
get stranded with cash. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.